What's up, everyone? This is Christian Duke, the Iron Duke Speaks, brought to you courtesy of IronMagLabs.com. Make your mark with Iron Mag Labs, and remember, when shopping at IronMagLabs.com, use discount code IML15 to save 15% of your hard-earned cash. At the top of this episode, we do have to talk about Andre Ferguson, men's physique champion, the little bit of a brawl outside of the gym there. I got to tell you, I've met Andre many times at Blueprint, and he's a hell of a nice guy. But listen, guys, you know, a lot of the fans think that they can push the pros buttons, they can disrespect the pros, cross all sorts of lines that they couldn't cross with average people, and the pros sort of have to take it because they're in the spotlight. Now, I don't know what happened at this gym, but it looks like the guy kept coming at Andre, and Andre's very good with his hands, so he had no problem repelling this person. I think someone said that he was banned from the gym or suspended from the gym. I don't know. I do hope, though, that the gym owner looks at the footage, investigates, because, you know, I believe the police were called and they said it was mutual combat and nobody got arrested. And, you know what I mean? If, you know, someone is attacked, I don't care if you're a pro bodybuilder, I don't care if you're a celebrity, I don't care if you're average Joe, you've got the right to defend yourself. And that's sort of what it looks like on the video. Also, I have met Andre, as I said. I just want to reiterate that point. And he's a really nice guy, but he's not a doormat. He's not going to allow himself to get hit and not respond. So, I don't know what happened. I have an idea what happened from looking at the footage. I have not reached out to Andre. I do wish him the best. He's a fantastic pro athlete. Really, really loves the fans. Really brings his best to the stage. And, you know, like I said, I've met him before, and I think very highly of him. Now, switching gears, I do want to commend Nick Strength and Power. You know, he's another journalist, and, you know, we do that in this industry. If someone does something and it's a good thing, there's nothing wrong with commending them, and I'd like to commend him for basically putting out a video about Hidetada Yamaguishi, who is a bodybuilder who I have a ton of respect for, and who, yes, in Dallas looked fantastic. It's a renaissance for him. I think that as an open bodybuilder who is very successful, the #1 from Japan, top 10 in the Mr. Olympia, went to the 212, you know, did real good initially and then kind of slumped a little bit. So to see him back in his own, coming really conditioned, holding his own, I mean, this is, again, a top 10 Olympian, as Nick correctly pointed out. And I got to tell you, you know, Dallas, it's huge. I mean, he really, really brought it. A lot of heads turned. A lot of people remember the old, you know, dragon. You know, he's amazing. You know, from the land of the rising sun, Hidetada Yamaguishi. So bravo to you. Also, here from the Iron Duke Speaks at Iron Mag Labs. And when I said the dragon, I was thinking of, you know, the old movies and some references. But then I thought of the Welsh dragon, Flex Lewis. Flex, get out of here, man. This is Hidetada's moment here. So, but no, seriously, he was really, really ripped to shreds. And it wasn't just about condition, because you can come in really conditioned and still fade. You can come in really conditioned and get, you know, basically outgunned for the spotlight. No, he came in with a lot of resolve, great condition, great symmetry, great balance, was posing his heart out. I mean, I got to tell you, again, I just want to add my voice to that of Nick Strength and Power and say Hidetada Yamaguishi really, really hit the nail on the head. Now, the Greene rumors, I don't know, like some other publications, other media pundits have been saying that he's going to compete. He's not going to compete, guys. I mean, I can't say that he will, and they can't say that he won't, or vice versa, I guess. They can't say that he will, and I can't say that he won't. But look, guys, that is just clickbait, okay? That's all it is. It's been clickbait now for 3, 4, 5 years. If he's going to come back, he's going to sign a contract. If Phil's going to come back, he's going to sign a contract. We're at a level right now in bodybuilding where we're, you know, I don't think the sport is going to, like, you know, yo-yo around and play around. The Mr. Olympia is a Super Bowl of bodybuilding. You got Sean Flexitron Roden, who's looking very, very impressive, finally shutting up a lot of the critics with his second guest posing appearance. But again, those critics shouldn't have been talking shit anyways. Pittsburgh was not a show. It was a guest posing appearance. But nonetheless, Sean Flexitron Roden really, really shutting up the critics with his second guest posing appearance. Brandon Curry looking insane. You know, we have all the makings for a huge Mr. Olympia. Ruli Winkler, will he pull it together? William Bonac, will he grow some inches? I don't know. I'm talking about height. But William Bonac is fantastic. And speaking of Olympia contenders, Dexter the Blade Jackson, who as often is the case, people have written him off saying it's time for him to retire. Guys, if you've been seeing Dexter's YouTube videos, his arms are humongous and detailed. This is a guy who wants to be overlooked. This is a guy who wants to fly under the radar, and I want him to do that. I want him to have a great prep, but this is not a guy to overlook. I guarantee you Sean is not overlooking him. I guarantee you Brandon and Ruli and William, none of them are overlooking the blade. The second you overlook the blade, you'll get your ass kicked. This is Christian Duke, the Iron Duke Speaks, brought to courtesy of IronMagLabs.com. Again, when you shop at Iron Mag Labs, use discount code IML15 and you'll save 15% off your purchase. Until next week, Christian Duke, the Iron Duke Speaks.